Yo, 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 what's going on? This is Ryan, your host of Ball Up. I'm here with three actually special guests. We're going to have some introductions. But first, I just want to thank you for tuning in. Just to give you a little background on myself. Again, my name is Ryan, a University of Illinois grad student, just recently graduated from King University. And this is the Ball Up Pod. We're going to be talking about NFL and NBA topics. So might be a little heated, might get a little touchy, but just tune in and enjoy the show. So we'll start off with some introduction. So who you?
Okay, well, I'm Eric. I'm the GOAT, aka Sneaker King. And long time Dolphin fan. So I know a lot about the struggle. Trust me. I know a lot about the struggle. Yeah, that's all I got, bro. Follow me on Twitter, the GOAT.
Yeah, that's my sneaker plug right there, man.
Let me find out. You feel me? Word. But I'm Keenan Reed, junior at Rutgers University. I'm a defensive back at Rutgers. You feel me? I'm majoring in mass communications, journalism, and media studies. So I actually want to take that into the sports route. So this is something I actually want to do: talk about sports and just let my opinions loose. But yeah, man, I'm ready to go. You feel me? Ready to talk about it? Let's get it in.
All right, let's.
Who you like in football?
I'm a Ravens fan.
Oh God.
I'm a Miami Heat fan, but I'm a LeBron guy. I'm letting y'all know now I'm a LeBron guy, but I'm a Miami Heat fan to the heart.
All right, just hold on to that because we're gonna get into that.
I'm waiting on it.
LeBron thing. Yo, LeBron supposedly like he doing real dirty out there.
What you mean?
Hey man, y'all gotta be on your Twitter. They got supposedly he's like cheating on Savannah with some Instagram model.
Yo, it's LeBron, bro.
Facts. That's what I'm saying.
It's LeBron.
I mean,
like how long he's been playing? It's been a long time, bro.
Crazy, like, you said what?
I said he's been playing a long time. He had no scandal. Like it was coming.
Yeah, I know. Like he been real quiet lately.
Yeah.
We never heard nothing from him.
They was gonna get to him one day.
Man, we'll see. I guess they saying everybody trying to say he's innocent until proven guilty, but
hey man, it's
like,
LeBron.
Like we saw how Beyonce looked at him, bro. Like we saw it. Like,
yeah, Rihanna too. Yeah, I don't know.
Rihanna
bro.
too. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Rihanna too.
What I will say to his advantage, bro, this quarantine kind of got everybody acting up in a way, So maybe this is false news, you know what I'm saying? If somebody's just bored, going crazy. Yeah, it might be just people bored going crazy. Like this quarantine, low key messing up a lot of people's heads anyway. So like, I don't know. I mean, he been solid for what 16 years, 17 years. So I'm a rock on my guy. You feel me?
Right.
Hey, I ain't dumb, but I'm gonna keep it cool. Like, I'm a rock on my guy. Word.
All right, so we're gonna get into it. So we're gonna first we're gonna start off with some NBA topics. All right, so there's your guy LeBron. We're gonna get into with the NBA moving forward. I mean, how do you guys see it playing out? Like, how do you guys see this whole COVID situation playing out? You guys think it's gonna resume? You think
it's over, bro?
It's over?
It's over, bro.
The whole season?
Season, bro. They can forget about asterisk. That's what they're gonna put by it. It's over, bro. Trust me.
I'm having hope, bro. I mean, I'm having hope. You feel me? It's like there's a lot of things that like you talk about, putting an asterisk by the season. Like, yeah, that's what it's gonna be. But like, you gotta remember, bro. Like, people's contracts is messed up now. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of like organizations are like, like I know a lot of presidents just like not taking no more money from the organization because they losing a lot of money. I don't know, bro. Like, it's like. We just go to free agency now, like it don't really make sense to me. Or we just go to the draft, like.
Well, like the draft is definitely impacted, like because
they pushed it back. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's over, bro. Like they're gonna have to just hold this L for for this year and start next year, and then next year
but it's gonna trickle down into next year because you got to look at it. If there's no college basketball, how are you gonna scout?
Yep.
I mean, I guess, but like, the season doesn't seem like it's gonna resume at all.
What I would say is that the Adam Silver, the commissioner, he said though that for teams to expect the new year to start around December. You feel me? Okay. So that might be, and also I think like this week or next week he's trying to open up certain facilities that are like the state is clear about it. So like. I don't know, bro. I think there might be a no fans, and literally all the players got to get tested. Everybody's clean, and then I think they're literally gonna like. I hate to say it, but they're really gonna like have all the players in jail almost, like in a hotel. They all got their own room. They all isolated from each other, and they watching every contact that they make. Like, I think, and I'm not gonna lie, I think it's a very real possibility because they said Miami is. I mean, they opened it up, man. I mean, I don't know how crazy it might get now because everybody bugging, but they said Miami is an option. Las Vegas is an option. They said, so I don't know, bro. Like,
But
I don't know.
They said Disney as
but-
well. They said Disney as well. Like they
Yeah.
can play basketball games in Disney. Like
All right, so if they do that, what about the other states that aren't open up? Like let's say like New York.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like
that's
they're
a good
really at a
question.
disadvantage,
That's
or they're
the-
gonna move
like-
everyone out to.
like that's their big
Ooh.
market, bro. So you got to think about it. Like that's where they make all their money at. So that would be tough. Like where you gonna play it in New York? Like
You
I
can't.
honestly believe like all the games is low key going to turn into neutral games. You know, it's going to be. This is a big change. Like I don't know, it's a big if, but like I think all the games are going to change. It's going to be in like one of them sites I just said, and like you know, all the players got to be proven that they don't got it, and then like they gonna all go to a neutral site. So I mean, they got the money to do it, so they all gonna go to a neutral site, and like everybody's isolated. What I don't want to see happen though, I don't know if y'all heard Kenny Smith, bro. He said he wants them to do this like a big tournament, like a college tournament. Like everybody gets seated, and then like it's a one game thing. That's it.
oh yeah, that'd be dope. Like
I'm not
knockout.
with that.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm
opposed
not
to
with
You
that.
put
that.
everybody in there. Yeah, that'd be dope.
But how do you organize that? Like you're gonna tell them, you're gonna tell these players from Milwaukee, New York, Philly, LA, all these other places. If you want to bring them into one, how are you gonna tell them that they gotta move away from their families? They gotta be isolated from everyone, and pretty much like you said, can't like have them in jail just to play one tournament.
I mean, I honestly, it's a good question, bro. It's a really good question. We don't know. Like, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? And like,
Yeah.
I don't want the tournament because like, I just feel like that's like a discredit to what we did this far in the season. Like, I know.
Yo, he's just worried about
Desperate.
his heat, man. That's all he worried about. They was getting knocked out in the first round, bro.
Nah,
Hey.
it was tough this year, bro. They
We
had
would
a
have
bad
played.
one.
We would have played the Pacers. I know
Yeah.
you hate the Heat, but bro, we would have beat the Pacers, and then we would
Y'all
have
probably would have played up. Y'all probably would have played Philly, and that was a 4-1. That's 4-1 Philly.
Mm,
be honest with you, like I mean,
mm.
it's gonna be a series. I ain't gonna say who's gonna win, but it's gonna
Yeah,
be
it's
a
gonna
series.
be tough.
We was working y'all this year. You feel me?
It's
We
gonna
was
be tough.
working y'all.
Jimmy Butler stepped his game up. Like
Jimmy Butler, the young
Jimmy
boys.
Butler was never a bum. We just never used. Oh, don't even.
Y'all didn't use
start
him
with
right. Y'all
Brett
should have never
Brown,
got.
bro.
Y'all should have got rid of Tobias instead of Jimmy Butler.
Exactly.
I mean,
But I mean, honestly, I'm probably on the same bench as Eric with this one, man. I think it's done. I just think there's no benefit to opening these things up, you know, at this
they ain't
point.
gonna make no money.
Nobody's watching it. I mean,
Nah,
they're
nah,
gonna
they
make a
watch.
shitload of money from television, but
Yeah,
I'm
of course.
saying
yeah, that's it though. You gotta remember,
they're not gonna
those
sell
television
merchandise.
deals-
They're not gonna sell merchandise in the arenas where they get the majority of their money. Merchandise, concessions, things like that. It's not just the tickets. But it's so much money that's going to be lost, and then and then it's like an even bigger risk of even like launching this. I just think it's over. I don't know. I don't think it's
a big deal, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
because
Like
there's so
I
much
said,
money involved. It's only a big deal because
so
of
much
billionaires.
money. Even the deals, bro. Even like if you think about the television deals, bro. Like I know like the TNT, like they're Turner Sports or ESPN is literally ESPN. Like, but like they were supposed to be televising certain games in the season. The
Mhm.
playoffs, like everybody got games on. Like everybody losing money, bro. Like
Everybody
I don't know. I know I'm desperate to watch the game. You feel me? Because I'm tired of them playing the 2013 finals with the Heat. And I'm tired of watching it, bro. I can't watch it no more, and that says a lot for me. You know.
Yeah. So we're gonna move on. All right. So
Hold on, wait. One question. What did y'all have winning?
Oh.
Hey, I'll go first.
Go ahead, man.
I got Bucks,
Okay, you got the Bucks.
and I got beating the Bucks in 5. I said in 5.
Who beat the Bucks?
Lakers 5.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, honestly, like my brain is telling me the Lakers. But But you can't just look at regular season because it never. However, the regular season pans out, unless you're the Warriors, it never really pans out that way in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Me personally, my heart was telling me like, all right, the Clippers could take this just because of Kawhi. Like what he did last year, like I haven't seen anything like that since Jordan, bro. Someone just to take over that way, especially with that terrible franchise. I haven't seen anything like that since Jordan.
And that's valid. But I also think about like, I think I wanted to acknowledge the Clippers. The Clippers is going to be the real finals. Lakers and Clippers.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that would have. I think that would have went to a hard 7 because you got to think nobody got home court advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just straight game 1, 2, 3. Everybody in their cribs. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think the Lakers would have willed it out in 7. But I mean, regardless, that was going to be the final. That's what everybody want to see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that really hurts the Clippers, they don't have a big
at all,
and the Lakers are stacked with bigs. They got 3 legit solid defensive bigs in Howard, Davis, and McGee. And
all the Lakers need is just a player, like one of their wing players, that are capable of doing it. You know, they ain't asking them to put up no superstar.
They somehow managed to keep Kuzma.
It got to be either Kuzma or
I think he's a bum, bro.
Kuzma's a bum.
This year
he is.
Bum,
I mean,
overall, I think his confidence is the problem.
Yeah,
this year he's been a bum. Last 2 years he's been balling, but he a bum this year. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's like he didn't come with terms that he had to take a back seat this year. Like just learn.
The Lakers exactly, bro. That's all he like. If he accepts that role, or not even accept it, but get used to it, because he a young bull.
Yeah,
bro. All the Lakers need, their only flaw on their team is they just need another guy to just give them like 13 points a night, bro. Not even, like just 13 a night. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I remember we watched that big game against the Clippers, bro. Avery Bradley just started tweaking. Like, all right, cool. That's what we need. You know what I'm saying? But it just takes one extra guy to put it up. You feel me? So Kuzma should be the guy, but I don't know. I just know one thing, bro. I gotta put this in there. I don't got no faith in Giannis, bro. I don't.
No, I don't either. That's why I didn't have them. That's why I was surprised you said they was going to go to the finals. Honestly, I saw Philly going to the finals only because only because I don't have faith in Giannis. And I just think that we're that much better than the Heat. And the Raptors, without Kawhi, like, I don't think they stand a chance against anyone, really.
Boston?
Here's the thing with Boston. They don't really have a big either.
They don't.
How I feel about the East, though.
You playing with 4 guards.
But right. Yeah, but that's hard. That's hard to guard. Like I'm saying,
it's hard. It's hard for them to defend too.
Yeah, true.
Like, who's gonna stop Embiid?
Nobody's stopping
Embiid. What if they run on you? Because you know Boston likes to run. Like they get up and down that court.
But
though.
But a team like Miami, a team like Philly, even the Bucks, they're athletic enough to get back. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie to you,
they won't run anyone out the court.
No, they won't.
The East was gonna be. I was excited to watch the East because I don't know. Like when I picked the Bucks just now, that is like a toss up. Like
it is a toss up.
I'm guessing, but like, bro, I can make a case for Milwaukee, obviously, because what they did. I can make a case for Philly, bro. I can even make a case for my squad because, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how to feel about Boston and playing against Boston and Philly. But if we playing against the Bucks, I don't know why, but my confidence is out the roof. Like I feel like with our defense and with as much playmakers we got, like we would have came out if the seedings worked out nice for us.
Yeah, the seedings worked out. That's what it was about too. Like because the season was so close, you didn't know who was gonna go with, and the matchups would have been crazy.
Exactly, bro. So that's why, like, I mean, I really didn't know who was gonna come out the East. Like, I want to say Boston, but I really don't like how they ain't got no big, no big at all. You know, like I really don't know. You know.
How y'all feel about this this slide here? So we got start, bench, cut, all in their prime. So remember that.
This is tough.
This is tough as hell, and they only get tougher, bro.
Yeah.
We got Shaq, we got Wilt, we got Kareem. Start, bench, cut, all in their prime.
This one easy for me.
No, this is tough.
Let's hear it then.
This one easy for me.
Who you got?
I'm cutting Wilt.
Oh.
I'm cutting Wilt. I'm cutting Wilt.
No.
I'm cutting Wilt. I don't know who I'm starting and I'm benching, but I'm cutting Wilt, bro. And like
you gotta have a starter, bro.
I know. I'm gonna make a starter. All right, I'm gonna go with. I don't want to be biased because Shaq is one of my favorite players of all time. You know, like I love his dominance, his character, his flow. Like I don't want to be biased, but I honestly do think I'm gonna take Shaq at 1, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, and it hurt me
So
to say that.
start Shaq, bench Kareem, and cut Wilt.
Yes.
All right. I'm a.
Why? Why you cut Wilt? Cause I'm cutting
Honestly,
Wilt too.
bro.
I ain't gonna front.
I cut Wilt.
I'm
I
cutting him.
cut Wilt
Nothing
because
good
I
against
have a
nobody.
bro, Ryan. We had a good conversation because we talk almost every day on Twitter, and like I didn't respect Wilt in one of my tweets or whatever, and you had to let me know, like, look, we could disagree, but like he a pioneer, so you got to pay respects to that.
Facts.
That made me look, and I told you, bro, you right. I'll just chill, but like I'm giving him his respect. He's an all-world talent. He did some amazing things. He was one of the guys to help everybody else succeed today, but like I look at who he's playing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when I watch them games, like they be playing some of the real old games, bro, and it is just some hideous basketball I can't watch. Like
That's fact. But you gotta
you know,
look at it. Life in every way is different.
it was different. Yes, bro. Yes,
It's
bro.
different
Absolutely.
from the way they train,
Absolutely.
what they eat. Every life is just different. So if
Absolutely.
this is how I think. So if you put one of these guys in his era, I feel like they get served the same way like everybody else got served.
Well, you got to be
just
fair
like how
though.
Bill got it. Like
You got to be fair to the extent we can't go off of what we think Shaq will be. We got to go off of what Shaq did. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if we're going to take what Shaq did and put him in that era, you can't tell me, bro, I'm about to say something crazy. Shaq going to be running the point, bro. Shaq going to be running the point, and he's going to do what he want to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, even Kareem, when he was in college, they had to change the rules because, like, he was so dominant. So they had to change the rules so he can't dunk no more. And that's when he made the hook shot. Like, you know.
That's why I started Kareem because it's hard to it's hard to argue with the #1 scorer of all time, bro. Like, you can't, like, I'm sorry, like Michael Jordan couldn't touch him, Carmelo couldn't touch him, like the little, like that's impossible to guard, like, and you know, and I would just bench Shaq because
respect. I respect that. Hey, respect.
So I'm starting Kareem. I'm starting Kareem because he did have the most dominant move, unstoppable move in NBA history.
Absolutely.
With the sky hook.
Absolutely.
I believe Shaq has a horse in the race of the most dominant player in NBA history, if he's not the most dominant player. But however, I'm cutting Shaq because Wilt's numbers is just crazy. Like you said, we can't go off what we think they'll do. We got to go off what they did.
What they did. All right.
This man averaged 50. For him to average 50 and for him to, like, supposedly, allegedly, drop 100 in the game, you can't cut nobody who did that, bro. It's just unacceptable. You just can't.
I know. And I want to branch off real quick.
Remember,
go ahead,
he only won one time. He only won one chip.
That
like,
is true.
He only won one. Like, you know what I mean?
That's
So
valid, yeah.
You feel me? Like
real quick, I want to branch off, bro. I seen something crazy, yo. Did y'all see what Wilbon said? It was going crazy on Twitter. Wilbon said something about he said if KD and LeBron played in the 80s and the 90s, you feel me? He said they would not even be good players. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said basically that they – Ron, I know you've seen that, bro. Wilbon said –
this is the thing. This is what I'm saying. Like, he's taking into consideration, like, the time differences. Like, just put it this way. If LeBron didn't see Magic Johnson, there would be no LeBron.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
But if we're just going to go off of what we have and what we see, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I think he's thinking the same way I'm thinking. You know what I mean? I wouldn't go that far to say that.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, what I'm thinking that I think he said that because he knew they had a blueprint to build off of. And if that blueprint wasn't there, or if they played while they were playing with those guys, then it wouldn't be possible.
And it's hard to, like, talk about this though, bro, because if you think about it, like, when are we gonna, like, I'm not saying we gotta move on from them, but like, when are we gonna be fair to what we got right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like some of these guys, their mindset is so stuck on like what they've seen, and like, and credit to them because they are the pioneers. They was balling at a very high level, but I feel like automatically, like, whoever we have today gets, you know, basically downgraded because they actually didn't start it, or because they learned off of Magic or Jordan or freaking Larry Bird. Like, they learned off of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it should be a respect in a way. Like, you know,
hey, homage,
yeah.
So, all right, so we got another one coming up. Let's go with All right. We got KG, we
tough.
got Karl Malone, we got Dirk. Start
Hmm.
bench cut.
You want me to go first on this one?
Go
All
ahead,
right.
Brave
You
Soul.
got it, bro.
I'm going to start Dirk because I think he has the toughest ring in basketball history. Like nobody, I mean, I'm a bench Carl because he couldn't do it. And I'm a cut KG because, like, his numbers don't match up to none of them. Like, I think KG finished his career with 17 points or some shit like that.
Yeah, he didn't finish too strong.
Yeah, so, like,
But neither did Dirk, though. I mean, technically, neither did Karl either. Them Laker days.
yeah, but even with the Laker days, like, that man still put up 25 points a game, bro. And he's the number 2 scorer of all time. Like,
Number 2 of all time.
yeah, so, like, you feel me? Like, that's tough, bro. Like, that's history. Like, you can't, like.
You discredit KG's ring?
No, I just think
First
Dirk
dream
is,
team, in my opinion.
I give it to him.
I just think Dirk's ring is like, bro, that's tough. You beat the 3 best players, like in that year, and then you did it with like Jason Terry wasn't a superstar, but he balled out. Shawn Marion wasn't a superstar, but he balled out. So I think that ring is hard, bro.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna mention this. LeBron's my favorite player right now, along with Steph. It's like 1A, 1B.
Okay.
That ring that Dirk got wasn't so much of him earning it, but the Heat folded so bad.
Exactly.
Okay.
That was such a fool. Look,
Exactly.
LeBron was such a bitch that it
8
allowed
points,
Dirk to
8
get
points
that
in a
ring.
final game. Remember that?
Huh?
He put up 8 points in a final game.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
that's the reason why he has a ring.
I agree.
I think they lost it more than the Mavericks actually won it.
I agree because
I think different. Sorry, like that. I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
And you know I'm a Heat fan, so I might be a little biased. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think that was more so of the Heat didn't have it right yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I watched them and that's not an excuse because D-Wade at the time was easily a top 5 player in the league. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was on a decline, but he still was in there. Coming off his best career year. You feel me? LeBron was just LeBron. Chris Bosh was a good, maybe top 10 player in the league at the time. Like, no excuse, bro. And they had a decent crew with them, you feel me? But I think that was more so of the Heat losing instead of the Mavs winning. You know what I'm saying? Because they just didn't even look right out there. Like, like I remember D-Wade
it was weird.
Yeah, D-Wade said that year they went on vacation and D-Wade just told LeBron, hey, bro, like, this my city and all, but nah, this your team now.
That was a banana boat year?
I think it was the year before.
That was a year before that. Because the year that they lost, like they all already had planned. After the year they go on a vacation. They still went, but like everybody was salty. Like everybody was just working out on their trip, and everybody was. But D-Wade told him like, "Hey, bro, we gotta do something different." You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work like this, and that's when he gave him the ropes.
So
it's hard for me, bro, because I hate Dirk Nowitzki. Like I hate him. I gotta be honest. I hate him, bro. Like he had that one leg up shot and he talk his trash. Like I hated Dirk, bro. But I'm gonna go Karl Malone, Dirk, and I'm cutting KG. I love KG's energy. KG's energy. You feel me? And it's close, but I look down to it and like, what did KG really have to besides his energy and effort and his defensive mindset? He had an offensive game, but it wasn't really that big of a factor when it was winning in Boston. You know what I'm saying? Like he just had that.
Y'all forgetting KG in Minnesota, bro. Y'all forgetting
he ain't do nothing,
I'm not
bro.
forgetting him. I'm not forgetting him. He was a beast.
All right, cool. I was cheering. Like I was cheering for him against the Lakers. Trust me. I remember sitting in my house watching him lose. Like damn, like
he had a nice little 15-footer.
Yeah, but
he was the first.
His mid range is money. I give him that.
He was like the first player that I saw that could legit have a case for playing or defending all 5 positions. Like I've never seen that until I saw KG. And I wasn't around for Magic days, you know what I mean? So
he won Defensive Player of the Year many times, right?
Yeah,
I respect that.
I hear you.
I remember that.
He was nimble enough to keep up with guards. He was lengthy enough to keep up with the bigs. Like, yo, I'm starting KG. I'm benching Karl, and Dirk got to get the fuck out of here. Honestly, bro, he gone.
And I like that. I like how you looking because you going off of the absolute prime. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? that's maybe where I might have messed up too, because I'm thinking about more on like the most pivotal moments in their career. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about like that run when he really like was with Boston and him and Kobe was going, the whole Lakers and Celtics, it was going crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, shoot, even when they was playing the freaking who was they playing? The Magic at the time with Dwight and Rashard Lewis and them? Was that
Oh
year? The
yeah.
year after that? I mean,
Yeah.
like they were just balling. And I'm thinking about that span of time when it was their window.
But
And
that's when KG was leaving his prime though.
that was when he was leaving his prime,
He was
right?
leaving
So
his prime. He wasn't KG
Right.
old then.
right. I'm
He's
thinking
like-
about what he did though offensively, like in that span of time, like even when they was
He
playing the
put up
Lakers in 2
when he was
years.
Celtics. He was putting up like 17 a game. I think nothing crazy.
Yeah,
that was-
and he
But he didn't have to score the ball in Boston. though.
Exactly.
He
He
did
had
it.
Paul
He
Pierce,
did
he
it.
had
Score the
Ray.
ball.
he didn't. You know what I'm saying? They had Ray and Paul Pierce and Rondo was tweaking. Like
Yeah.
like
Well,
it's hard, bro. And I didn't want to cut KG because I hate Dirk, but Dirk was so
Yo.
unstoppable, bro.
and
He
I
was
love
unstoppable.
KG, bro. Trust me, I love KG, but
Dirk low key changed the game, bro.
Yeah,
All these
did.
big
I'm not
dudes
taking
shooting.
that away from him. Dirk is a top 5 power forward of all time, along with
Easy.
it's those three, and then you got
Oh, those
Dirk,
three?
who's the best, and then you got probably Charles. That would probably be my top 5 power forwards of all time.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
But all right, so we got Brandon Roy, Michael Redd, and Jamal Mashburn.
I don't know.
Get back into those membranes so y'all remember these guys.
okay,
Bro.
that's tough.
They all got fucked up by injury.
Hmm
All of them.
I don't know.
Michael
Redd was a killer, bro, but Brandon Roy did more in his time. Like even though he played 6 years, he did
Yeah.
a lot, bro. He did a lot. I mean,
So I was going with Michael Redd, Jamal Mashburn, and I'm cutting Brandon Roy.
No.
but on the
Yo,
low,
I-
Mashburn was nice on the low. bro.
Mashburn was nasty.
He was
on the
nice,
low.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was tough. And Brandon Roy, I just feel like I didn't see
It took a lot. Like you only had
I didn't
6
see
years.
too much from him. Y'all just see
Yeah.
like in 2 years we averaged over 20 and then that was it.
We went to the All-Star game those 2 years too.
Yeah, he went to the
I
All-Star.
could-
I mean, but
I can
still like
respect that, bro.
on skill wise, like Michael Redd, his ratty was crazy. Like
And he was left-handed.
stupid strap. And Mashburn was just so athletic. Like he
is mad athletic, yeah.
Like Roy just I don't know. He just had to go for me.
I feel like I
agree
got
with that.
Brandon Roy 1.
Oof.
And I got him 1. I hate to because I know we ain't see a lot, bro, but I feel like Brandon Roy, I'm thinking about like what their potential was. You know what I'm saying? Like who they could have been if none of them got hurt. And I think of Brandon Roy like, bro, this can be a big stretch, but I think he would be in the conversation, like not no Kobe, no. But in the conversation when we're talking about D Wade and AI and freaking top level shooting guards, like I think he would be in that conversation because he had literally the whole package, bro.
See, I didn't get that from him, Mel.
I mean, I got Brandon Roy. I can't even lie. You know, I feel like he had the whole package. It's just he was getting hurt. He had the killer mindset.
You know who he reminded me of? You guys remember Derek Anderson?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who he reminded
I
me
might
of.
be too
He
young.
reminded me like his game in certain ways was similar to Kobe's, but Kobe's was just like 10 times better. I look at it like
way better.
you know how Iguodala is well rounded. Like Iguodala reminds me of like a broke man's LeBron. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And that's what I got from Roy.
Really
He
get that,
broke
yeah.
man's Kobe.
Same category as Rudy Gay.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I probably should have put Rudy Gay in here because he was getting fucked up by injuries too.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
we got that next time though.
I don't know about the other two though, bro. Mashburn and I'm gonna give Michael Redd the benefit of the doubt because I personally didn't watch a lot of Mashburn. I know he played for the Heat and stuff, but I honestly didn't watch him a lot. But I did know that Michael Redd was a killer. Like,
Yeah, Michael Redd was
remember-
nasty. Mashburn in
single-
Hornets days was like he was all-star and shit. Like he was like on the up and coming, but like injuries was just
Right.
killing him, bro.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So we got top 3 NBA players of all time.
Mm.
It took me a minute to think about, but
You want me to go? I'm gonna go. All right. Of course, you know his airness. You know that's number one. Number 2, I'm gonna pull LeBron because we'll never see another LeBron. Like they could try to duplicate him. There'll never be another LeBron James. and then I'm gonna go for me. I'm gonna go Shaq.
I
I
respect.
feel like number 3.
No, I'm lying. Sorry, I'm gonna replace number 3. I want to go Tim Duncan. I forgot. Like I feel people don't give Tim Duncan his just due.
I really respect that.
Yeah, like I'm gonna just say
I
that. Like
really
Tim Duncan,
respect that.
like if
I
you look at
feel
his
like
stats, bro, you're gonna be like, he did all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, bro. Trust me.
2010 career.
I believe. Nah, I know, bro. Yeah, I can't. I have a different answer, but I can't. I like that number 3 pick. I was about to say with those number 3 picks, bro. Like, we know who's gonna be 1 and 2, but we don't know who that number 3 is, and I gotta respect it because I'm not too sure on my number 3, but I'm at number 2. At number 2, I got, you know what I'm saying, the man with the bald head that played with the Bulls back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And I got LeBron first. And why? You feel me? Like, I know. This is what I like to hear from people. You know what I'm saying? LeBron don't got the killer instinct. LeBron don't got the rings. You know what I'm saying? He folded in the big moments when Jordan did or whatever. Look, I don't like using those against LeBron in a sense because, like, sometimes we gotta look at what they both was dealing with. I'm not saying Jordan had perfect squads either, but if we want to let's talk about the one when he was in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Like his first time when he was a young bull. Bro, he was playing with freaking Delonte West, you know what I'm saying? Boobie Gibson, like Varejao, like I don't think that's fair to use against him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, Booby wasn't ass, bro. Like,
he wasn't. I liked him, but bro, we talking about who's your number 2? His number 2 was Larry Hughes. I never liked Larry Hughes. Like
old Larry Hughes.
like
It wasn't even like superstar Larry Hughes.
Yeah, bro. Like, and I feel like, all right, so that's already 1 on the books for LeBron. You know what I'm saying? We talk about the Dallas one. That was bad. But I feel like if we're gonna look at who's the better basketball player, we don't need to use accomplishments or like let's look at the game of basketball. Let's look at what they do and what impact they have. I feel like obviously we never really seen too many people the way, not really nobody as big as LeBron, but move the way he does. You know what I'm saying? Now I'll add that he's a point guard, you know what I'm saying, or for whatever you want to call him, but he run point guard, and he has one flaw to his game, bro. Literally one flaw to his game, and that's just he can't shoot free throws.
Bro,
Besides that,
his package is ass, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Besides that,
His
bro,
crossover package is so garbage, bro. Yo,
I feel like there's nothing that he can guard 1 through 5. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like everybody wants to.
3 years.
Nah, this year he been kicking up. His last 2 years, he didn't want to, and you could tell. And why didn't he want to? He was playing 40 plus. When the playoffs came, he was playing 47 minutes a game, easy.
You know who will never do that?
Saying?
You'll never hear that from?
Who?
Jordan. You'll never hear that.
Bro.
I ain't want to guard.
But I'm trying to. Jordan ain't
watching The Last Dance, right?
I'm watching it, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, Michael Jordan didn't weight train until he was like 6 years in, bro. That's crazy. Like he didn't weight train until he was 6 years in. That's insane.
Like we have to. I don't want to use the conversation about the championships and the like. I mean, Jordan's gonna win all the time, but if we're gonna use that, then Jordan's technically there's a lot of other really phenomenal players that won more chips than Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're gonna be fair, I say let's look at the overall basketball game and look at who has more to bring to the game. And I feel like LeBron is better, just off of the size is a plus. But then look at he can involve his teammates, I think, better than Jordan can. Not saying Jordan can't, but I think LeBron can involve them better. And just how much versatility he has to the game. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I believe he can guard 1 through 5. He can shoot the ball. He improved like crazy with his jump shot. He can shoot the ball. He can always go to the cup. Like, I feel like LeBron is, you know what I'm saying? And yeah.
So I'm a shock y'all probably.
Gosh, here we go. Watch out.
Jordan debate, like it's a debate between Jordan and my next one. Cause I think Jordan the GOAT, but like if someone told me like this guy's a GOAT, I swear to God I wouldn't argue. Kareem is my number 2.
I'm not gonna
20, 24, 25, and 11 and 12 a game. Guy's a 19-time All-Star.
Yep, he's my number 3. But respect.
Yo,
Damn.
oh, I thought you gave 3, bro.
Oh, my bad, bro.
But
Nah, yeah.
yo, like his numbers, all-time leading scorer, his durability, championships, ability to do it with more than one team, like it's just we're never gonna see nothing like that again.
And I feel like we're talking about their success in the league, but I feel like, especially with Kareem, it is very important to bring up what he did in college, bro, because he was crazy. I think they said he was the only player. I think he won 4 chips. And
No, he was nuts, bro.
That's wild.
But my
bro.
third one
That's
is pretty similar. And I'm not saying this with the utmost confidence because LeBron is not my third one. Magic is. Magic.
Why?
Because Magic. All right, so there was a series, if I'm not mistaken, 90. I forgot what year. No, it was probably in the 80s. Kareem was hurt.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yep.
And, like, this was like Dr. J, you know, like a good Sixers team.
Mm-hmm.
Magic had to play center.
Magic said, I'm playing center.
Magic
He told the
played
coach,
center.
I'm
He
playing
played a
center.
different position, played center, and they won the chip. I think they swept this, if I'm not mistaken.
Had hella boards, too.
Like, yo, like, I just don't see LeBron doing nothing like that. Or a lot of players.
You know what
They
I
have
want to
that
use
killer
against?
instinct to just say, no, fuck it. I'm going to put y'all on my back, and we're going to win this game. And plus, obviously, the individual accolades as well. And he's like LeBron's dad. It's like putting Kobe over Jordan. You know what I mean? Like, they're clones.
I understand that. Yeah. I just want to – what made me say LeBron is the greatest of all time, and, you know, everybody has their own opinion. Like, I'm not saying it's a fact or nothing, but, like, what made me say LeBron is the greatest of all time, and it sounds crazy because he lost this year, but in 2018, when he was playing with the Cavs and they went to the Warriors, they played the Warriors, and I think they got swept that year too. That is the greatest basketball that I've ever seen anybody play ever in my life, bro. Like, you feel me? From the freaking round 1 all the way up to the freaking finals, bro. That was unbelievable. We see this man, LeBron. Everybody knows LeBron, so he gets the most criticism. You know what I'm saying? He's literally exhausted in games. He's playing 46 minutes or more in a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's literally like, I can't come out the game. If I come out the game, we already know what's going to happen. His next best player was low-key J.R. Smith they had K-Love, I think. But, like, they was not doing nothing. And LeBron literally, seeing him get past Boston, who was giving him a crazy fight, like, seeing him get past freaking just dominating Toronto how he did, I feel like that is like the best basketball I've ever seen anybody do. Like, he was getting his teammates.
Toronto though. It was the Raptors,
bro.
Yeah, but I think they were like, nah, bro, they were balling. I remember that.
They were balling, bro.
They were balling. I think they were
like
60
good.
games.
They were balling, bro. They had the
record
best.
was
They had
good,
the
but I'm
best
saying
record.
as a team, like talent on their team, like they weren't that good.
They weren't that good, but I'm looking at what LeBron did. Toronto, we can't say they were trash or nothing. They had the best record in the East, but LeBron.
When was the last time somebody with the best record in the East went to the finals?
I mean,
because last year,
outside of LeBron,
I don't even think they had the best record.
We had it one year, but
I think they had it 1 year.
Those Cleveland years, I don't even think he had the best record. Because I know 1 year was like Atlanta, another one was Boston.
Another one was Boston. Miami had it 1 year.
Did Toronto had the 1 seed last year?
Last year, I think so, yeah.
No, Milwaukee did.
Milwaukee, exactly.
Milwaukee
like,
did, yeah.
Every time,
Toronto had two.
whoever is number 1 in the East, it's like a second round exit.
I feel like you gotta respect it though. Like we can't just like you're right, but I feel like we still gotta respect it. They're a decent ball club. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that year of basketball alone, watching LeBron, and then bro, when J.R. Smith did that nut stuff, bro, that might be the greatest. Like LeBron, what do you have? He had 51 points. I might be over exaggerating.
All
right, that's up there with the butt fumble, like one of those fuck ups. Like he was like yo.
I hear you, but this is what I don't understand about LeBron fans. Jordan had these moments that you're speaking about and more.
Right,
like he beat the Pistons. He beat the Lakers.
Beat the Celtics.
He beat these teams that were actually somebody.
Right.
Don't bring up the Raptors, bro.
And no, you're right, bro. But to my defense in a way, and this is like, this can go either way you take it. But like, I feel like I always look at, and this is sad because I literally just said, like, we got to look at what they did. You know what I'm saying? But like, I look at who they playing, bro. Like, yes, I know the Bad Boys was the truth, but I'm really watching it like Last Dance. They was showing the most rough parts that, like, Jordan. It wasn't like that all game, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching these games and I'm like, bro, you're telling me freaking LeBron would not walk into these buildings against people that Jordan was playing. LeBron would not walk into these buildings. KD would not walk into these buildings. Kawhi, like, and they would not just run it up the way Jordan did.
I don't think so.
I believe so, bro. Because
Bro,
I know LeBron.
Yo, so
I think
you think LeBron would have dunked on Dale Davis and Anthony Davis?
Hell no, bro.
LeBron.
Antonio Davis. Sorry. Take that. No, that's his name.
Yes. LeBron. I feel like LeBron back in that era, he would have dominated. A lot of questions people like to ask is, well, can Michael play in this era and can LeBron play in the last era? Michael would dominate in this era. I'm gonna make that he would dominate. It wouldn't even be close. He would dominate. He might average 35 plus, but I believe LeBron in that era will also dominate, bro. Because I just feel like, come on, bro.
You see the enthusiasm and like how you were so like unquestionable about Jordan dominating in this era.
And the thing about it is, I don't have no question about LeBron dominating in that era, bro.
Yo,
think about that Celtics team.
The Pistons would have beat the shit out of LeBron.
Let me ask you a question. What part of LeBron's game would you add to Michael Jordan?
What part of his game? All right. I would add his
That's tough.
Like all around his playmaking ability. I mean, if I could say his body, honestly, I would say his body. But
okay.
They say he's 6'8", 250. He really 6'9", 260, bro. Like, I would give his body, but if we got to talk about a specific aspect, I would give Jordan a little bit more playmaking ability, and Jordan can play make like crazy too. But I would give, because that's LeBron's best. So that's what I would give.
You, Ryan.
I don't have an answer. Like, I don't think LeBron does anything better than Jordan.
All right. So what talent what talent would you give LeBron's of Michael Jordan's?
You said what?
What talent, like what would you give LeBron of Michael Jordan's game? Like what would you give him?
Killer instinct, scoring ability. Yo, like honestly, like Michael Jordan's like moves in general, like the way he's able to like finesse his way to the basket, his crossovers, like we look at it now because everyone's doing it. Like we had AIs and Tim Hardaway,
right,
and, like, T-Max and Kobe's and all this stuff. So it's like normal to us, but that wasn't normal then. Like all the stuff that we see now, when Jordan was doing it, it wasn't normal then.
He's the innovator.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And
so,
what I do give him credit for is like even guys back then, you got top tier guys like Magic. You know what I'm saying? They like, nah. Even when Magic lost the chip, Magic was saying, nah, I wanted to play him, and I'm happy I lost to him. Like he was the greatest. Like I give him that respect, bro. I just feel like if I'm looking at the overall talent that they're playing against, bro, like, come on, bro. When Jordan played the Celtics and he went off, right? You're telling me if LeBron didn't play the Celtics, that same squad, that he would not have went crazy and straight bullied him. All them boys was frail. Everybody said Kevin McHale.
Yo, Larry was beating niggas up, bro. Larry was putting hands on people.
I see the hands, bro, but you got to remember, these are different eras we're talking about.
Exactly.
In this era,
LeBron would have been different though. No, but we don't.
Exactly,
we don't know,
bro.
We don't know if that would have been good or bad because like he is a machine, right? Because of all the work he puts in, all the different type of workouts. They wasn't doing that back then. Like
that's exactly what I was bringing up.
It took Michael Jordan 6 years just to be like, all right, I need to go lift some weights.
Right.
That wasn't the norm. It's the norm now. Like, time has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Time has changed, so that's why honestly, the era, bro. And you're right, because I tell this to my dad all the time because he Jordan to the max. I was his guy. Like I just like to make dumb comparisons, bro. Look at who these guys is playing sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo,
if you were to take,
that was so bad, bro.
Bro, I'm just saying. Look at everybody on this floor. Everybody on the floor. Just look at everybody on the floor.
Oh, so LeBron didn't play against no bums?
He plays against bums. But I'm saying overall, the talent spread better in today's league, and that is because like, bro, like I hate to say, like I sound dumb, but this is a good name that I use. Austin Rivers, right? He on the bench in the NBA, but he a typical bench player. He's decent. if he played back in the day, bro, like he would be better than most of the players that are other role players or other guys that are getting
I agree
good
with that.
minutes.
So I think he's more talented, but in terms of production, I can't agree with that because it was an intimidating league then. Like you wasn't gonna come in and do what you wanted. Like, especially how Austin Rivers is. Like he a little hothead to an extent. Like somebody probably would have put him in that era, bro.
Bro, I look at it like this: different eras. What that era had more toughness, had more.
It was a physical.
Agreed. Yeah, I agree. You feel me? But we look at this era, guys are flopping and stuff like that. Bro, if you put somebody in this era that is capable and put them in the previous era, that's not going to be what the norm is. That's not going to be what everybody's playing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to adapt to that culture. You know, and I feel like take the biggest machine that we got right now, LeBron, and, bro, he not going to – we know LeBron ain't soft, bro. We know he not soft. Like, you think he really going to be playing it back then? Like, it's not happening. You know, like –
I think so, bro.
Bro, it's not. It's not happening,
bro. Yo, I don't think he like that at all. And that's my man's, bro. I really,
LeBron is a mean guy, bro. Like, he's very friendly. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I disagree with that, bro. I feel like
yo, remember they say like Jordan smacked the shit out of Steve Kerr? I can see Jordan smacking the shit out of LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, you can just see him just like.
You know who I think should be talked about more though when we talking about greatest. I was about to ask you actually, why do you think? So you got Magic over Kobe?
Yeah. I don't think Kobe was tough. Like Kobe's like, I ain't about to say no bullshit about Kobe. I just think like the legacy that Magic left for the Lakers and like for him as a player outshines Kobe's. Cause like, what is Kobe really known for? Honestly, scoring.
I'm not gonna lie, Kobe's known for.
No, he's not known for the 5 rings, bro.
That's tough, bro.
Kobe,
that's tough.
No.
I think Kobe's the best Laker ever.
No. We're not gonna say he's known for 5 rings, bro.
Yes, he is, bro.
No, he's not,
bro. Yes, he is.
Shaq was the best player.
That's what drove him. That's what drove him for all them years. Was 5 rings.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Trust me. I'm telling you.
No. And then that team wouldn't even move the needle until Powell got there.
100%. 100%.
Nah.
100%.
I feel like I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Kobe.
But, bro, hold on. No, before you go, hold on. But Magic needed Kareem, just like Kobe. And he needed Worthy. He needed everybody, just like
he won the chip without Kareem.
Cool.
Kareem went down.
But Worthy was balling, no?
They had a squad though.
James Worthy was balling that series.
So what?
Magic needed help.
But Magic was never a sidekick.
Cool, 100%.
Kobe was a sidekick.
They made him a sidekick. I don't know if he was a sidekick. I don't know because Kobe was balling at early.
Kobe was a sidekick. Kobe didn't come in the league.
Kobe killed the Nets. I watched Kobe kill the Nets. I watched on my
team.
And
who won MVP?
It don't matter, bro.
That killed the Nets.
It don't matter, bro. Kobe killed the Nets.
Fat ass Tom.
I watched Proby just go off on Jason Kidd. Like, man, this motherfucker.
Who not going off on Jason Kidd? 6'4".
He's still Jason Kidd, bro.
Look, man. Look. Shaq was the most dominant being I've ever seen in basketball with my eyes. He's the main reason why they won those chips. Remember the series against us? AI was dropping 40, 47, 46. He was kicking Kobe, Rick Fox, Derek Fisher, all their ass. When they needed stops, when the Sixers needed stops, they couldn't get them because they went down low the hoop. Shaq beating the shit out of Mutombo, the defensive player of the year. Not Kobe. Kobe wasn't the closer. When they needed a bucket, it was Shaq.
Nah, Kobe went off a couple of those games. Kobe went off a couple of those games.
But I feel like they need to.
I don't know the numbers.
When they needed a pivotal bucket, they would go down low because they knew the shit was unstoppable. Only time they didn't go down low to him when he was in foul trouble because he was scared the elbow would get an offensive foul. And then
but if we relate back to the topic though, who was the closer for the Lakers then? With Magic and Kareem?
It was Kareem.
All right. And if we wanna look at it like
who set him up?
Magic, absolutely. But if we're gonna look at it though, the Lakers had a squad, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. James Worthy is one of the most underappreciated players ever. You know what I'm saying? And he was on that squad. Byron Scott was tough. He was a tough guard. They had another bull at guard. I forget his name. He was mad dark, but he had the clamps, bro. Y'all know who I'm talking about, bro. He came off the bench too. I forget his name, bro, but they had him, and he came off the bench because they was already loaded at guard. Like they had a squad. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like
No, I get that. Like, I'm not saying their team was ass, but you can't
Yeah.
say Magic didn't like he Showtime, bro. Like that was a big deal. That was huge.
dang.
So like when Kareem went down and he lifted him up like past the Sixers, I don't think Kobe could do that.
Cooper, my fault. Cooper.
If
That's what it is. Yeah.
if Shaq would have went down,
Oh, the virgin. He was like a virgin for Al. What was his name? Cooper, right?
Cooper,
Yeah,
something
they-
Cooper,
was it
yeah.
Al?
They talked about it on a ESPN documentary. Like he was like one of those weird guys. Like he would go on the road.
Yeah.
And he would like lock himself in a
I know
room.
you're
He was
talking
like
about.
a virgin till marriage. I remember
But
that.
my point though, they had a low key one of the top squads ever. I ain't gonna lie to you, because James Worthy was
Yeah. Nah, I definitely get that. But like I said, yo, if Shaq would have went down in any of those final series, I don't think Kobe maybe the Nets. But I don't think Kobe lifted them over those
Don't
other
shit on
two.
the Nets, bro. The Nets are great for New Jersey.
Word.
Don't shit on the Nets, bro.
Okay. All right, we're gonna take a little break here. We're gonna get into the NFL segment.
Go Dolphins, baby.
Nah, cut that out.
Go Dolphins.
Cut that out.